Hello everybody, my name is McWolfson and I am here with my good friend
Prodigy Playz.
Yeah. And welcome to our top 20 favorite video games.
Yeah.
Basically what we're going to do, I'm not sure, it depends on how he wants to do it. Do you want to do it like you do 10 games and I do 10 games, or do you want to just switch back and forth?
You can do 10 and 10. You go first.
Alright. So then, for me, number 20, Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare. Okay, now, despite the fact that this was actually a DLC, I liked this game because I'm a big fan of zombies, and that game actually really reminds me of DayZ. So I figured, why the heck not? And when I tried it out, I actually had a lot of fun with it, but I do have to admit it has plenty of flaws. The game's way too short. The zombies don't sound like they should. Don't really sound like zombies at all. It's too mythical. It's too unrealistic, really. So because of that, it just barely makes this list. 19 is Prototype 1. Yeah, this game wasn't very loved by many people. I'm not one of them, but I'm just going to give you a few reasons why. According to everyone else, crap story. Characters were awful. Basically, nothing about the story or anything was good about the game. But I kind of like the story, but mainly for me, the game is just fun. Like, you can go around, you can murder people, you're a shapeshifter. What's not to love? Okay, 18 is The Crew. Now you're probably thinking, why is that so low? Well, it's because it's a fun game, and I mean, heck, it's a nice addition that you can actually free roam the entire United States. However, that is actually where my problem lies and why it's so low. It says that you can free roam the entire United States, but actually it's a scaled down version, and there are actually many iconic places that aren't even on there. Like, you'd be lucky, like, there are maybe like 4 or 5 different states or cities that are actually on there fully, such as New York and California. In fact, the state of Ohio, where I live, actually, that's a bit of a thing. Sorry, but that's a bit of the problem I have, is that it's not even a state in the game so much as it is a city. Have you, like, yeah, let me get Tanner's opinion on this quick. Have you been to Ohio in that game yet?
I don't know.
You know the small little city called Willisburg or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I said 18, right?
Yeah.
Okay. 17. The Wolf Among Us, the Telltale game. Okay, now I love this majorly because, I mean, you can, like, it's kind of like Infamous Second Son without the free roaming and all that and the special powers. But, like, the karma level, like, you choose whether you're good or whether you're bad. You choose, like, the overall mood and how big the act. But, like, it's so much more in depth. So, and that just, like, makes me love it. That's just one of my favorite games. That's why. But other than that, there's nothing really to it. So that's why it's not as high as it could have been. Number 16, Grand Theft Auto 4: The Ballad. Wait, no, wrong one. I haven't played that yet. The Lost and the Damned. Now, I like this game because it features one of my favorite characters who is eerily similar to another one of my favorite Rockstar characters, John Marston. And anyway, that character is Johnny Klevitz. He's the biker who was killed by Trevor in GTA 5, literally for no reason other than Trevor's Trevor. Anyway, so yeah. And that game was fun. Like, it has one of the same flaws as Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare, and it's that it was too short. Like, yeah, it was still a fun game, but like, it did not take that long to complete it all. It was just way too short than it should have been. As a matter of fact, like, it literally has the exact same time frame as Grand Theft Auto 4, the main game, yet it takes almost a quarter of the time that it takes to complete Grand Theft Auto 4 to complete Lost and Damned. Alright. Number 15 is Red Dead Redemption, the original. Now, everyone and their grandpa loves westerns in some form or another. Heck, even my buddy Tanner here loves at least some westerns, right?
Yeah.
But like, so one of the things I loved about this game is they were able to take some of the elements of Grand Theft Auto and then some of their own original characters, and then they were able to make that into the game that is Red Dead Redemption. And in fact, Red Dead Redemption 2 is coming out not too long, maybe a couple years. Anyway, yeah. So I'm hyped for it, but like, yeah.
Alright, let's cut this out now.
Sorry. I'm on 16. Alright, that was 16 I just did, right? Or 15? Okay.
I think.
14, Friday the 13th, the game. Now, despite the fact that I have never played this, I have seen gameplay of it, and I have a basic idea. And and there's some people who have games that wind up their favorite without even playing it, and that is the case of Friday the 13th. Like, I've seen gameplay for it. The game's fun as crap. I mean, seriously, and you finally get to go around playing as Jason in a full-on honest game. So that makes that even funner, and plus you get to actually experience Jason's full abilities and what it's like to go around killing people as Jason, as well as how hard it is to actually defeat the Camp Crystal Lake Killer himself as one of the counselors.
That's me.
Yeah. Now, what else is there? Okay, 13, right? Okay. 13. Slender's Woods, if I can speak. Now, that's an old game, and honestly, like, one of the things I loved about it is that, unlike Slender's Woods, it actually had a story to it. Like, yeah, Slender the Arrival does too, even though, and it's an official sequel, the official sequel to Slender, the 8 pages.
Yeah.
But Slender's Woods actually had a cool story. It had a full-on open world, unlike Slender the Arrival. Yeah, Slender the Arrival did have some open world, but it was a level game. So that kind of made that not as fun. Yeah, so Slender's Woods, that's like one of the #1 Slender games for me. Number 12 is Amnesia: The Dark Descent. Now, even though I'm counting down from 20 to 11, for me, these are my top 10 games. So, like, and then from 10 to 1 is Prodigy. Yeah, so number 2 is Amnesia: The Dark Descent. Now, despite how old the game is, I love it with a passion, despite how little I've played it, because, like, it's one of the scariest horror games I've ever played, and I've actually had a fun time playing it. But, like, the only reason it is not topped by our #1 contender is because it's scary, but it could have been scarier, to be honest.
What game was this?
Amnesia: The Dark Descent.
Amnesia's trash.
Well, that's me. Anyway, yeah. Now then. Now, getting away from that, let's move on to #1. Not #1,
God
Jesus
dang,
Christ.
Number 1?
Number 11. Okay, number 11 for me is Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Now then, before you ask why I didn't put GTA 5 on this list, because to be quite honest, it certainly deserves a spot on this list. It's because I'm not wanting GTA 5 to be mentioned twice. Yeah, one of my so I decided to go with the next best thing, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Now until GTA 4, it was actually until GTA 5, it was actually the longest game, the game with the biggest open world in the series. It had a bigger open world than GTA 4, and that was because 4 actually only had one city more than Chinatown Wars. I'm not joking either. You can actually, like, if you free roam both Chinatown Wars and 4, and then look at the map on both games, you can tell that Chinatown Wars is literally only has one less city than GTA 4. Other than that, they're practically the same. Like San Andreas, like, it had great characters. Like, its only true flaw was probably an infamous mod that I will not mention on this for censor purposes. Yes, I cuss a lot, but I do not like. But like, I'm not gonna like go into explicit detail of why it makes it such a major flaw. All right, so that was my top 10. But that was only 20 to 11, so let's move on to now the main top 10. So I'm going to hand this over to Prodigy and let him speak his piece. I did 10. You did 2? Okay.
Alright. Now these are gonna be okay. So I'm gonna wait towards the end to get into the like newer top favorites, but we're starting out with my all-time. Well, yeah. Well, yeah. Anyways, okay, so least favorite, probably Resident Evil. Now, I'm not gonna say which one. I didn't really get into any of them. Now, it's not because they're bad games at all, it's just because I didn't get into them. I don't have a lot to say about them. But yeah, there's my number 20. Alright, 19. So, coming into 19th place, I probably have to give this over to GTA 3. The game wasn't that bad, but out of all the GTA series, the third one probably was my least favorite. Now, I never played the first or second one, really. Wait. Was the second one literally just called GTA 2?
There was Grand Theft Auto 1, and there was Grand Theft Auto, Grand Theft Auto 2.
Okay, I didn't...
There were a couple after.
Okay, well, GTA 3 was the number one that I didn't really get into. I tried to and I couldn't. Why? I have absolutely not a clue. Alright, coming in number 18th place, I'm probably gonna have to give that one to Red Dead Redemption, the undead zombie version. That one, it was just insanely boring. I didn't like it at all whatsoever. It just, I don't know what it was about it. I just really did not like it. So, I think that was 18. I just grabbed one. I guess 17. I don't know anymore. 17. So, this one's probably gonna go to the what should I give it? The Crew, probably. The Crew, although it is an open world game, it gets boring unless you have like a lot of your friends to play The Crew with. So yeah, The Crew, it's an alright game. It's kind of what's the word? It gets repetitive really, really fast unless you have friends to constantly play it with. So yeah, if you guys are just now getting a new gen console, I don't know if it's only for the PS4, but make sure you guys wait to get that. Our number 8, I don't know why I was saying 17 or whatever the frick it was, but number crap. Well, where was I?
You're on 8 right now.
I said 8, but I don't think I think I'm on. Actually, I think I'm on.
You said 20, then 19.
And I did 18, then 17. So
yeah.
I should be on 6. Alright, and coming in number 6, Mario 64 is a game that I really love to play. It's an amazing game. Yeah. Okay, please edit that part out.
I will.
Okay. No, but seriously, Mario 64 is a crazy game. I spent a lot of time on it, not gonna lie, but I freaking played the living heck out of it. I beat it like 6 different times. I remember all-nighting it. I guess that's how you'd say that. But yeah. Anyways, yeah, really fun game, and that will bring us into our number 5. So number 5 is probably gonna have to go to what should my number 5 spot go to? What should my number 5 spot go to? Destroy All Humans 1 and 2, really good games. Had them on PS2. 10 out of 10. Freaking amazing. Okay, yeah. So anyways, the game is basically whenever you are an alien, and I know one of them you spawned in, and the little cutscene was literally a freaking cow getting like sucked into a UFO ship, probably getting anal probe, but yeah, not gonna lie. Anyways, it's like a funny game, and you also get to like murder humans. It's kind of like Goat Simulator, but in like an alien form. It's crazy. But anyways, that brings us into the number 4th slot, and the number 4th slot is probably gonna go towards Dead Rising 1 and 2, and I haven't got the chance to play 3, which I'm really excited for, because my good friend over here, he's got it. Yeah, McWolfson. You know, subscribe if you guys haven't already, because what are you doing with your life? Anyway, he's got the game on Steam, and whenever I get my freaking laptop working enough, then I really am excited to play it. And yeah. So anyways, both 1 and 2 Dead Rising were amazing games. I mean, 10 out of 10 out of zombie games in my opinion. I absolutely loved them.
Let's not forget the crazy outfits.
Yeah, for real. Oh my gosh. I love the fact that you could literally go in the mall and ride around on a tricycle.
And which one?
I think, yeah, 2.
Oh, that's that
2.
sounds cool.
Yeah, it was weird. Was it 1 or 2 where you had the dirt bike with chainsaw?
I think it was 2.
Yeah.
1, you can't drive any vehicle, I don't think.
Yeah, it was 2. I remember now, because that's where the paddle with the chainsaw came in.
Yeah, the chainsaw paddle.
Yeah. Anyways, so moving on from that topic, I think that we are in number 3, I believe.
6, 5 was a straw. Yeah.
Yeah. Number 3. Number 3's probably gotta go to Call of Duty Black Ops 2. And actually, all the Black Ops series, really, they're all absolutely great games in my opinion. 10 out of 10. I mean, Black Ops 3 took some people to get a little bit used to the boosting and stuff, but I mean, hey, it ended up working out. But yeah, I don't really have much to say about them too much. That's why they're getting picked number 3 in my little side of the top 20. So anyways, yeah. So I guess that brings us to slot number 2, which in my opinion would probably have to go towards
I figured you could Destiny right about now, but I ain't shocked.
Yeah, this slot goes towards Destiny 2 because I paid so much money for it. Yep, I went there. I paid a lot of money for Destiny 2, and I better sure as heck enjoy it. You better hope I do.
Otherwise, he's gonna be mad.
Or if we update this, actually no, I'm gonna change that with the next slot. Alright, whatever. Destiny 2, it's an alright game. Probably about 0 out of 10. Anyways, moving on to slot number 1. I'm joking, Destiny 2 is alright. It's not that great and it's not bad, so it gets a good rating in my book.
5 out of 10.
It's literally only made this slot because I paid so much money for it. But anyways, moving on to slot number 1. It's the game that is currently in the gameplay in the background because I've had it for so long. It's so fun. I love playing this game. I like to hang out with my friends, run them over with helicopters.
Tanks, monster trucks. Somehow you could flip me over in a monster truck while driving a car.
Yep, sounds about right. This game is 10 out of 10. You guys need to go get you some GTA. And yeah, so make sure you guys play GTA 5 if you guys haven't already. I mean, I'm sure you have. I mean, it's one of the most popular games in the world almost. Apparently Tetris is. It's pretty shocking.
It's the best selling, but I doubt it's the most popular.
Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, there's that. If you guys do want to see a part 2 to this, let's get 1 like on the video.
Yeah.
Even though we're probably gonna do it anyways. But yeah, Call of Duty World of War II is probably gonna be my new slot for number 1 by the time we do a new one, because I kind of want to give it a little bit of time. Because I kind of want to give it a little bit of time for it to like reset in our mind our top 10 favorite games. So yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and hand this off to Woofy Doo one. God dang it, to McWolfson whenever he gets.
Alright, yeah guys, so that was the our top 20 video games, our top 20 favorite video games. If you guys want to see another one of these, he probably already said it, well, then give us 1 like, even though we'll probably do it anyway. Just tell us if you want to see it, another one of these. And as he said, once World War II comes out, we'll gladly redux this list and actually put some thought into the games we put on this list.
So you're probably gonna be getting this video back in like sometime around December.
Yeah. So yeah. So anyways, I'm gonna end this video here. But first, don't forget to visit Prodigy's Playz channel. If you're not subscribed to him, go. What are you waiting for? You should be subscribed to him before you're subscribed to me.
Link in the description.
Yeah. So anyway, thank you. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next video.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.